So what really is an N1 Civic and what makes this car so valuable? In this video, we're going to go a full walk around the car, look in the inside, engine bay, all sorts, and explain what an N1 Civic is, and let's dive into that right now. This really is an EK9 Type R. It is completely standard in the sense of how this came out of the factory with the way that it looks. So the first noticeable thing you'll see on the car are the wheels. Look at that, those are standard wheels on the car. They haven't been switched out, the Type R wheels haven't been switched out for these. This is normal, completely normal for those. Another thing you'll notice, or you may not be able to see in the camera, but the paint is actually a lot less coating from what I'm told than the original Type R EK9 paint. This is actually very, very thin, and the reason they made the paint so thin on this car is to make sure that it's nice and light when they go racing. That's cool. And the other thing you'll see, look, you can see through the windows. EK9 Civics you typically can't see through, it's all blacked out. Spin around here, you got the badging on it still. Spin this way. This is actually a fantastic example, 133,000 Ks on the clock. So the paint's good, the body's straight. It's pretty much original, but it's tidy, man. Let's go look into that interior because there's some massive changes inside here. Here we go, take a look, there's no Recaros in there, just this standard dark grey interior which is on a lot of standard Civics. But honestly it's actually in pretty good condition. It's survived the test of time, no one's actually stripped this further. And if we come around here, look what's there, there's a manual wind up window. Something you don't get on EK9s, they normally have the electric windows there. So this here, the carbon fibre is not normally there, that's been added to. We can just pull it out for standard stuff, but we're just leaving it for now. Up here, no aircon button, no stereo either. This pocket's added. Someone has put a stereo in at some point, but typically that's how they are. No aircon, no stereo. Even the steering wheel, not very fancy Type R. I mean, you got the Type R stuff in the background. That standard steering wheel as well. Pretty basic. Crazy, eh? Completely stripped back version in the interior. I'm told there's only about 200 of these produced, and by standard, this is how they did them. They cut them out right like that from Honda. They put that bar in there. But obviously the bars have probably changed over time. This one here has been smashed at some point, but some of the N1 Civics had it cut out and had this bar put in. At the start of the video, I showed you guys this badge. You can see that it's an EK9 Type R. This is fully genuine. This isn't a makeshift. This isn't a lie. This is fully genuine. Even see it on the firewall right there. EK9. Numbers all match. Look at this. That engine's actually pretty good. Someone spent the time to paint this. Look after that. Got these aftermarket headers on it. But by standard, they don't have the aircon. But they normally don't have the power steering, but someone's added that on, which is actually pretty useful. But obviously you can strip it out if you want to. Bring it back to its original roots. But that is pretty crazy standard, eh? Such a wild car to think that they made about 200 of these that are in existence. Another feature or lack of features, which is not actually on this EK9 Civic, it's missing the ABS. They didn't include that as well, which is crazy, man. You can see why this car is fully stripped out and it's ready for racing by Honda. It was the first time I got to drive this EK9 Civic today, and honestly it was so much fun. So I did a bit of research on pricing of these N1 Civics, and your mind's going to be blown with how much these are worth. So some of these have sold at auction for around 50 to 60,000 US dollars, which is insane for a Honda Civic, especially one that's fully stripped out. But I know the reason why that is because there's such limited production numbers of this particular model. They are now considered a JDM classic collectible car. So keep that in mind whenever you find something very special, anything labeled with N1, Nismo, all that sort, those kind of cars are worth massive money. So look, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you keep checking out Importify Cars, like this video and subscribe to Importify Cars, and I'll catch you guys next time.